Good afternoon. Welcome to Lunch with Loretta at Choice Farm Market. Today's episode 24, we're going to show you a little bit behind the scenes. We're trying to create frozen wine slushies for when we open the tasting room. And then we've got Bree on location at Burgdorf's Winery, and she's going to take you a little bit behind the scenes there.
Hey guys, it's Bree here at Burgdorf Winery. We're going to check out what Dave and Deb have in store for us. Looks like we are going to do a tour with Dave and also check out what's behind the scenes, a little bit about how they make their wine, and just some more like that. So let's check it out. Hey, how's it going?
Very good. How are you? My name's Dave.
It's nice to meet you, Dave. I'm Bree from Choice Farm.
Well, welcome to Burgdorf's Winery. So you want to learn about some things going on here at the winery today?
Yes, please. I want to know a little bit of everything, how it starts, how you're going to think about different wines, and even the process of creating them.
Well, this is our tasting room in our three-car garage, but what we're going to start out with, we'll go back where we have some vines. So we'll go back there and we'll start at the beginning where the fruit comes from.
Okay.
Right?
So tell me a little bit about what goes into growing your grapes and how you take care of them.
Well, the thing we do here, Bree, we have to prune the grapes every year. You do that in dormancy.
Okay.
The grapes are not blooming out. So what we end up doing, you'll cut it back, like for example on a bud here, you always get your new growth. That's what's going on here, and that's where your fruit's going to come from on the grape. So we prune these all back. They have vines way out here, so you cut them back pretty short. Then that's when the new growth comes on.
One of my big questions is, when did you start and why the wine business?
Why the wine business? Yeah, everybody asks me that sometimes. And but the point was, we took our hobby. We were hobby winemakers for like 20 years before we started the winery.
Okay.
But my wife is a microbiologist, so she did fermentation in industry and research. And we were good winemakers at that time. At least the neighbors thought that.
Oh, of course.
So in 2005, we worked and we got all the permits and everything, and we opened up our winery in our home.
Okay.
In our three-car garage. And we crush all the fruit in a patio underneath a white pop-up 10 by 10 tent. But over the years, then now this is our 19th year.
Oh, wow.
We've been 19 years, and every year we've grown pretty much doing something. So we started that, and we enjoy wine, and the neighbors always enjoy the wines. And one neighbor says, well, take your hobby, when we were trying to figure out what we were going to do in our retirement. Take your hobby and do that. And my wife is an outstanding winemaker. She's the second female winery owner and winemaker in Michigan.
Oh, that's amazing. I had no idea.
Yeah, she's really an outstanding too, because that microbiology background.
Yeah.
And I had a farming background. I worked with the USDA in agriculture. So I could grow grapes and do all that stuff, but I don't have money and land to do that.
Yeah.
So we just became the winery, and we rely then on high quality selected farmers in Michigan to grow high quality fruit for us.
So to keep it all local.
Exactly right. Only Michigan. It's truly Michigan. Even trademarked True Michigan and Truly Michigan to show that difference. But I'd like to show you where we make our wines and how our facility. And so if you want, we can take off and go over here, and we'll go in and see.
I'd love to.
Maybe even bottling today.
Oh, sweet.
All right, let's go take a look.
Sounds great.
Okay, come on in. Here's it is.
Oh, wow. This is insane.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Oh my gosh.
We're a small winery, so we use every little bit of space that we can.
Yeah, of course. So is this where we start? How do we start processing wine?
Well, in winemaking, the first thing, let's just consider grapes.
Yeah.
We bring the grapes in, and we ran through the crusher destemmer. So we destemmed them. Now we left the stems behind. So now we have skin, seed, and little pieces of stem where we get the tannin from.
Yeah.
Then we ferment it. So we fermented it and pushed it all down. We got the colors, and then we put it in the tanks, and it continues the anaerobic fermentation, so it's no oxygen. So when that's all done, my wife does all the magic in the lab. Then we wrap it in a tank, for example, like here, then we're ready to bottle it.
Okay.
So we'll pump it over to the bottling room, and then we're putting it in bottles, and pretty soon we're gonna get to where we're gonna be drinking that stuff.
Where you can taste it.
Yeah, we can get the taste again. We're gonna taste, this is Hanky Panky.
Okay.
This is a small semi-sweet red wine.
Okay. You know, I don't really like reds, but I like this one actually.
Well, I think when you have Burgdorf wine, the people always ask, what's my favorite wine? And I always say it's the one in my glass.
Oh, okay.
So that's your favorite wine. But no, it's truly Michigan. That's the thing about, we have the truly Michigan seal on the bottle. That means 100% grown and produced in Michigan. And that gives you as a customer that you know that this wine is actually made at this facility. The fruit was sourced from local farmers here in Michigan in the southern part of the state, and it's all made here.
Okay, well, you saw a little bit of behind the scenes here at Burgdorf Winery. Again, thank you, Dave, for showing us around. It was a real pleasure.
Yeah.
I will take it back to you, Loretta, and I will enjoy my wine.
So today I'm trying a new recipe out, and we're going to use 1.5 cups of slush mix, and then we're using the Burgdorf's, the Celebrate, and then I'm going to add in a little bit of the lavender syrup just to see what that does for us. So I'm going to mix it up in this. Earlier I mixed one up in just a big measuring bowl and then with a whisk, but you don't want to bring in too much oxygen, I feel like, into the wine. So I'm going to try it this way, and I'm going to put the wine in first. And so I've got this electric bottle opener, but you obviously don't need one, and we don't use one in the tasting room. We do it all by hand, but thought to save time I would just do this. All right, so you're going to do 1 bottle, which is 750 milliliters, and it works out to be, I think I computed it, it's just over 25 ounces. And then we're going to do 1.5 cups of the vinyl mix. And then experimenting with this, I think I figured I wanted to use right around 1 ounce or so of the lavender, and we can adjust this if it's not quite sweet enough, or maybe a little too sweet. We would just add more wine in there. We've tried some, and we've tried them with fruit juices, and we've had success with it. But then we also had some where it just tasted like a fruit juice. You couldn't taste the wine at all. And I think that's what we're trying to aim for, is to bring out the taste of the wine. And so I feel like with this vinyl mix and using the flavored syrups, if I choose to, I can control the amount of juices and fruits or whatever it is we're adding into it. So it's not going to, I think it needs to be mixed up a little bit more here. So it won't overpower the wine, because I really want, Burgdorf's, we have such great wine, and so, I really want people to be able to taste the wine, not just the fruitiness of a slushie. You can go to 7-Eleven and get a Slurpee if that's what you want. So I think this is about right. So really simple. We just take the lid off of our slushie machine and then just pour in the juices. Now in the tasting room, we'll do probably about 5 bottles worth of mixture in here, because we're gonna want it, up to here, because I feel like everybody's gonna be coming in, especially in the summer, and wanting to get a glass of wine slushie and sit out and relax and enjoy. All right, now I'm gonna turn on the machine, and we'll check in with you in a couple minutes and show you what our wine slushie looks like. I really like this one. This might be a keeper. It's really great that we have such an outstanding quality of wines to choose from Burgdorf's Winery, that we really have not tasted one that we've not liked yet. And when you have a great product to start with, you're bound to have an awesome product to end with. Well, thank you guys for joining me this afternoon. If you like what we're doing, please like and share us on Facebook and social media. If you miss an episode, you can always catch up with us on our YouTube channel, Choice Farm Market. Look for us to be opening probably about mid-July or so. That's kind of our target. Watch our Facebook page. We'll make the big announcement there and on our website. Have a great day.